Hi, I'm Katie Mgongola, and I am the mother of a second grader. And We Are has meant a lot to our family over the years. It was the first place we went to where we found tools for navigating parenthood with a multiracial child and a multicultural child, where we were able to start developing the tools and framework to navigate anti racism as parents. And we found Rhonda in the We Are program when our daughter was in preschool and was sharing some desires to look different, to look more, to look white, really, light skin, light hair, different last name. And it was really overwhelming before we met Rhonda. But ever since then, We Are has showed up again and again. When the school I taught at really had struggled identifying racism and white supremacy in its structures, Rhonda came in and helped start developing racial identity work and giving language to teachers. In my daughter's school, parents struggled with how to talk to young children about race and racism. And again, Rhonda and the We Are program came and gave teachers and parents those tools. And it has been really valuable. I myself have continued to attend the Let's Talk Racism conference every year, and I even presented at it last year. And my daughter has been attending the We Are summer camp every year since she came of age for it. And the camp, one of the great things about the camp is that it gives books to families to continue to consult and talk to and give language to. Books are such a great way to introduce topics, to open up space for questions and see what kids are thinking about. And the books that the We Are camp has provided, as well as the questions that the thoughtful camp coordinators come up with, have really helped with that. So overall, we're just really grateful that so many facets of our life have been filled with We Are's programming, and we look forward to continuing to work together because the time to be an anti-racist is now, and We Are is doing that work. So thank you.
We Are is an outstanding camp that provides excellent age-appropriate instruction for children to learn about race and racism and how they can be change agents in the world in addressing it. We would encourage anyone who is interested in their child being a part of the solution rather than a part of the problem to send their child to this camp, to donate to this organization, and to support the work that they are doing to extend anti-racism education.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm a We Are parent and an early childhood education professional. It's hard for me to even be able to articulate the full impact that We Are has had on me and my family so far, because I know the things that my family and I are learning through and with We Are will ripple out and reverberate through the rest of our lives. The intersectional frameworks that Dr. Rhonda Taylor Bullock and her team have developed and shared out in so many spaces have sent me personally on a path that I know will be lifelong. And I really wasn't anticipating that outcome when I signed my first grader up for a week of anti-racism camp. I grew up to see diversity as a positive, and I thought it was enough to just not be racist. Now that veil has definitely been lifted, but were it not for the influence of We Are's work in our community, I don't think that I would have been ready to really interpret and process the events and the zeitgeist of the world around us right now, much less have a coherent sense of how to act on my analysis and talk with my young children about it. I now realize that my intention to parent anti-racist children is completely inseparable from every other aspect of my personal and professional life. It feels impossible to do anti-racist parenting with any level of seriousness without continually examining my own life and then acting in solidarity with others to dismantle racism in every aspect of my thinking and being in this world. As a white mom with biracial children who present as white, I realize that I carry a certain set of privileges, challenges, and responsibilities, and that our family ultimately has to be in this shared work for the liberation of Black, Indigenous, and people of color. and to set all children free from this white supremacist poison we're all swimming in. Our families, our educational spaces, and our communities need the expertise, skills, and knowledge that We Are has curated. And we need this programming to be taken to scale and spread even farther. Communities elsewhere are begging for this curriculum, and it takes time and money to hire and train folks and send them out to continue this racial justice work. So I would just sincerely and directly invite you to donate to We Are and to give as generously as you're able, to stretch and consider giving monthly as a sustainer if that's possible for you right now, and to share these videos with others and invite them to do the same. I'm so thankful to have the chance to learn and grow with you in this moment. Thanks so much.
Hi, my name is Samuel. I went to the We Are camp for 2 years. I really didn't like the camp because they taught you about ways that you can make a stand against racism and all the stuff that's happening in the world, and they teach you about racism and how to make a stand against those things. One of the books I recommend from the We Are camp is Wired and Kneeling, because it talks about kneeling during the national anthem because of all racism and things that are happening, and you don't want to stand for those. And towards the end of the book, they tell you ways that you can make a stand against racism.